Those are the big juicy hornworms that we get for a treat from Winnipeg Reptile. So they're not a staple everyday food item. They're something we do usually once every week or two as a snack. And you can see by the reaction here that the bearded dragons actually love these guys.
How many will they eat?
Because they're $1 each, we usually do 2, maybe 3 per animal as the treat there. So the one on the left is Blaze, and the one on the right was George. That's a Chinese water dragon. They down them pretty quick. This is one of our frill dragons. That was Henry. He uses his tongue to grab it and pull it into his mouth. Oh, George gets a second one. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there goes. Ah, gets it. He licks his lips clean, gets all the goo off. Look at that smile, so happy. Jobin's a little more on the lazy side. He's like, put it in my mouth. Oh, I guess he gets 2 because he's been dieting. Sometimes you gotta move them around a little bit, get them interested. Oh, this was one of our first Savannah monitors that came in. She was about 17 years old. Typically in captivity, they only live 12 to 15 years. In the wild, they should live about 20. In her left eye there, she had a cataract. She was actually blind. She lost quite a bit of weight. Doesn't have the best mobility either, unfortunately. She got to the point where she wasn't digesting so well, and she was so lazy she had spiders making cobwebs on her. So unfortunately, we took her for some fun outside in the sun, and then she went for a last visit to the vet. But we had her for about 3 years. She was surrendered to us, and gave her some good care and some lovely treats like you see here. Making the last couple of years with us. Awesome. And they got that split tongue so they can actually smell. That's why she's flicking it out. And with the split tongue, they can smell left and right, which is kind of cool. They smell in stereo like we hear in stereo. Wanting another treat? Oh, this was another surrendered blue-tongued skink. I think that guy's name was Bob. So Bob's getting his treat of a hornworm here. He doesn't have the same motivation to kill it like Dougie Fresh does. But you see, it does still shake it around a little bit. These guys are omnivores, so they'll eat fruits, veggies, salads, they're bugs. Some people actually just feed them a high-quality soft cat food. These guys like to burrow, so we keep them on the aspen shavings like that. It allows them to burrow underneath. You can tell because they got a long, slender body with short little legs. Lizards like that are typically ones that spend a lot of time under the ground. That's one of our female frill dragons hanging out. And if I remember correctly, I think Henry comes down and scoops her worm. Yep, there's Henry. No worm for you. So this was actually my first snake. His name is Neil. Neil's a ball python I got from Winnipeg Reptiles. Came in just a little 6 inches. So they smell with their tongue, and that's how he uses to smell the mousey scent. I'm moving around to get him to notice it. And he's got heat pits along his lips, so I've warmed the mouse up. He can sense the warmth, and then he hits it around the head, wraps around coils, and then because we feed everything on what's called frozen thawed, it's already dead, he realizes that it's not breathing, and he just eats it back without even chewing, works it all the way in, digests, and he's good for another week. This was, I think, Little Turbo getting a pinky mouse, so it's a baby mouse that we feed them once, usually a month, as a snack, just to help give them a little bit of boost of fat. Again, a frozen thawed. We don't feed anything as far as mice and rats that go live. They're all frozen thawed, same with our chicks. But any of the bugs are obviously live. It helps keep the animals a little more active, moving around hunting for them. Yeah, what these guys also do sometimes if they don't want to eat it whole, if it's maybe a little too big, is they actually tear it apart using those talons. They'll rip and claw, and here it looks like they might have a bit of a fight over it. Oh, and they're very, very fast, quite agile to run around.